everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing the Truth or Dare book tag. So this is a video that was created by Ebony from Butterflies on My Bookshelf. I will leave the creator and original video linked down below, and it just seemed like a really fun book tag. This was created sometime last year, and I remember watching it and really enjoying it and then completely forgetting about it. My bad. But Eric from Break Even Books just did it recently as well, and it came back on my radar, and I wanted to do something fun, so that is what we're doing today. We have 10 questions here, each with a truth and a dare, and what I will be doing is flipping a quarter. So we have heads, we have tails. Heads will be for truth, tails will be for dare, and for each one we are going to flip the coin and see what we have to do. Either answer the truth or complete a dare. Presley is also in the background back here. He will probably help with some of these dares. We shall see, and let's get started. So question number 1, let's flip and see what we get. Take 3. I'm really good at getting it up in the air. Hey Presley, can I have it? Try not to do it as high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, new quarter because I lost the other one. Let's try this again. Tails. Okay, so we actually have the dare. Do one of your bookish pet peeves, i.e. dog ear a page, crack a spine, or write in a book. What is a bookish pet peeve of mine? Because like, I guess those are things, those are all things I don't do. Oh, but what is the worst one of those for me? Maybe the spine? Okay, so right here are a lot of my like classics, the books that I read in high school that I remember still actually enjoying enough that I wanted to keep them. I got rid of a lot of books that were required reading. So, which one is not gonna hurt the most? I don't know. The first one I picked is Lord of the Flies. It already has a little bit of a crack in the spine, but I'm just going like straight for the middle of the book. And we're just gonna bend it back as far as possible. I hate this, actually, by the way. Can we see? I definitely cracked it more than it was. However, I feel like, do another one, just so we can really see it. You actually can't see them as well as I thought you would, but you can see I'm definitely doing the entire book inside out. Okay, number 2. Was that funny? Also tails. Oh no, another dare. That's fun. Rearrange one of your shelves and leave it for the remainder of the video. He wants me to flip the coin again. We will flip the coin again, but first, I guess we should do one that you guys can see. So, I'm gonna rearrange one of these. We even have some unboxing stuff still up there. Let's do this one. I feel like you guys can see that one a little bit better. Currently, I have this shelf alphabetical by author's last name. This is part of my YA contemporaries. And so, let's just completely rearrange this shelf. I don't even know how I would want to rearrange this shelf. I don't want to just like do it random, so let's do alphabetical by title this time, because I feel like that is gonna break up all the author's books and everything like that. And I'm going to, I guess, even include articles like the and a and an, because usually in titles you sort of skip those, but they are technically the beginning of the book. So and I'm just gonna leave it like that. So currently It is now alphabetical order by title, starting with A List of Cages, All the Bright Places, Fangirl, Geekerella, Kill the Boy Band, No Good Deed, One of the Good Ones, 7 Ways We Lie, Slay, Song of the Sparrow, The Foxhole Court, The King's Men, The Raven King, so this is a series that is now 1, 3, 2, and The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly. Okay, and now that shelf looks empty behind me, so we're actually gonna even just move that over. So there's a whole space over there. Okay, number 3. Ready? Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you do it?
1.
1, 2, 3. Tails again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 3. See how many books you can hold at one time. Mommy will do it again, but I have to see how many books I can hold at one time. Again, since we're here, I think I'm just going to start stacking books. Am I doing like one hand? One stack? Because like so far, this is an entire shelf of books. And it fell. I think that's what we're going with. Let me count them. Okay, and that was about 17 books. Number 4, doing it again with our quarter. Heads. Okay, so a truth now. You have to delete one of your bookish social medias. Which one do you pick? I'm going to have to say Twitter, probably. Because the only other bookish social medias that I have, I'm going to say YouTube is probably one, even though I wouldn't necessarily say it's a social media, but I mean, obviously. And then Instagram. And I absolutely love Instagram. I love it as a photo sharing platform, which I know they're wanting people to do more reels and stuff, but that's not really my thing, which is why I don't have a TikTok. But I really do find myself on Instagram more than Twitter. I do like Twitter sometimes to get news from authors, and I found a lot of friends through that because it does seem to be a little easier to find people than just like scouring booktube and stuff like that. But out of those 3, that is the one I would get rid of. Okay, number 5. I'm really bad at this. Tails. Balance a book on your head for 30 seconds. You guys can barely see the top of my head, so I'm gonna move this a little bit. This shouldn't be too hard. I'm actually gonna grab a thick one even because I used to do this all the time. I don't even have a timer. We're just gonna talk for a little while. Actually, I have the counter on my on the camera so I can sort of see. Oh, you're gonna count for me? 3, 4. No, he's done. Okay. But I used to do this all the time. Just in general, I would actually do this walking around and stuff too, like in high school. More what, baby? Okay. But like in high school, I would do theater and stuff like that, and there were times where we would just, you know, be bored waiting for rehearsals and stuff to start, and we put, watch out, he almost knocked into the camera. We would put like notebooks and stuff on our head and our binders and just sort of walk around in heels and stuff just because, you know, I think Princess Diaries was a big movie around that time actually as well, and so that's one of the things that they do for her like posture is a book. And so yeah, I have definitely been doing this for over 30 seconds. Number 6.
1, 2.
1, 2. Okay. Heads. Number 6. If you had to burn one book, what would it be? Probably one of the ones I DNF'd or wanted to DNF so much in high school. Heart of Darkness. Heart of Darkness. I hated having to read that in high school. It was a required reading for 11th grade English. Is he showing you the quarter? And actually it might have been senior year English, but we had to read it and analyze it, and so not only was that book horrible, but the teacher that we were doing it with, like, I don't think they taught it the way that was appropriate. It was one of those times where we were analyzing some scene. It was some scene with like a painting or something with a candle. Like all I remember is we're analyzing this painting, this imagery, and we were in discussion groups trying to figure out like what it meant, what we thought. One, I don't think books have to have any sort of like special meaning to little tiny details. I know some of them do, but not all of them have to. And we came up with a specific thing. And a different group also came up with a specific thing, but apparently we were wrong because it wasn't what she had originally decided that it was. So the fact that two separate groups thought of something and she didn't even want to entertain the idea that the interpretation could be different than what she thought it was. Yeah, I didn't like the book in the first place, but the way it was being taught as well was just not good. Okay, number 7. Tales again. We're doing a lot of tales today. Write yourself a note and stick it in a book you haven't read yet. It can be inspirational or not. I will definitely do that. However, I don't have pencil and paper here, and my husband actually took Presley because Presley was getting a little antsy, so I will do that. It just won't be like right now. Okay, this is me from the future. I did write my little note, and it's basically just saying, Chelsea, congrats on actually reading a book on your gigantic TBR. Once you finish this book, feel free to treat yourself. I'm going to be trying to go on a book buying ban next year, so I feel like this is really going to help me. However, I don't want to know what book it's in. So, my lovely husband, who is over here, has agreed to put this in one of my TBR books without me knowing what it is. You're just here to document it, but he's going to do it without me knowing. Let's continue. Tales again for number 8. Grab a random book and sing a little song about it using the title in that song. Okay, so I've picked No Good Deed because I don't have to make up lyrics for this. This is part of the lyrics for a song from Wicked. Let me sing the line with it in it and hope that we don't get demonetized. So we have, no good deed goes unpunished. It's been a while since I've sung anything. I do sing in the car sometimes, but I do have to be honest, Broadway stuff, I absolutely love. Number 9. Heads. Pick one of your bookshelf decorations and tell us the story behind it. I don't have too many decorations on here because I don't have a lot of room, but here, we will go with this one. This is a Sherlock Holmes bear. It actually lives in a little cubby hole that I have here on my like skinny bookshelf with all of my Sherlock books. And this one, my husband and I went on our honeymoon to the UK, went through all the countries over there, and we bought this one at 221B Baker Street at the Sherlock Holmes Museum. So yeah. And then last one, question number 10. I'm not good at this. Is tails. Okay. Close your eyes, grab a random book off the shelf, and try to guess what it is based on how it feels. Okay, I know where a lot of my books are. Maybe if I reach this way to some of these are like YA fantasies. Oh crap. I've picked a paperback. That's not good. Okay, it does have a step back. And based on where it is, where I can reach onto that shelf, I don't think I have many step backs over there. This one, it has to be one of the Jonathan Mayberries, because I think in that area, I think that's my M's. I could be mistaken, but I think that's my M's. And so it's either Rot and Ruin or Dust and Decay, and I'm trying to figure out if I can tell. I think I'm gonna go with Rot and Ruin, because I think I felt an O, and I think I feel an R. I am right. Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry. This is a YA zombie story. Amazing step back, but I'm glad I got that right. Paperback probably wasn't the best option for that. There wasn't much to feel. I could feel the letters though, which is great. Okay, and that's it for this video. This was a quick, sort of, except for I kept throwing the quarter and getting it everywhere and having to redo that. But it was otherwise a quick video, very, very fun to do, and yeah. We had quite a few dares, which were not necessarily horrible, but also not things that I would normally do on camera. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I do have videos up Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I will see you then. Bye!